Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, we have all been in a situation where we have felt a little uncomfortable before. It may have been caused by an unknown situation, a scary person, or just a plain old bully. Either way, it's a problem a lot of us do not consider until it's too late. And then we find a wave of people trying to join self-defense classes as adults. Now, I understand that it's too late to take wrestling classes as adults, and it also falls during a very popular sports season like basketball, which makes it less attractive to young kids. But there are still very many good reasons to get your child into wrestling at a young age, and here are a few of them reasons. When kids grow up with certain life skills, it allows them to exist in ways that they did not know was possible. Well, first of all, wrestling is available for kids of all ages and weights. It helps kids with their coordination and fine-tune their motor skills to a level that non-wrestlers regularly do not achieve. It can help your overweight kids get in shape. It also helps them realize their extra weight is not such a bad thing, which helps raise their self-esteem. In turn, helps them in social situations by them not having to worry about their looks so much. It can also take hyper and aggressive kids and transform them in a good way. In fact, when I'm out and about and I see hyper kids, I encourage their parents to sign them up for wrestling, so I think they're the funnest to coach. And for whatever reason causes aggression, I'm not sure about that. But with the intense nature of a wrestling practice and the hard work required, kids find themselves wore down in a way that's positive, physical, and properly monitored. It becomes a powerful release tool for kids that they look forward to on a regular basis. And usually within the first four practices, parents find their kids to be more controllable and obedient at home. Could be that they did not have a fun, safe way to blow their energy through wrestling before. And also for the kids who bully, wrestling has a way to accommodate these kids also. I believe kids bully for many different reasons because they feel superior to Kids bully for many different reasons, usually because they feel superior due to race, size, their ethnicity, or just their plain old upbringing. But either way, wrestling is a very diverse sport, physical ability-wise, and ethnic-wise. So when kids come into practice on a day in, day out basis, they find themselves getting roughed up by the better kids while dominating other kids, which reinforces the thought that they're not the toughest kids out here, which helps them in their decision-making process when it comes to bullying. Especially because it's usually the smaller kids that are roughing up the bigger kids. So when the kids who once bullied before now have more respect for all people, which makes the world a better place overall. Now, according to the mat.com, over 650 kids wrestled in Missouri last year. And although you can start wrestling at any age, I consider the best age to start wrestling is around 6 to 7, especially if you want the full plate of benefits. The season starts in November, and it's easy to get your child into, usually by just contacting your local high school coach for information about your local youth teams. Then you'll have to pay $50 required for insurance, and then you'll be ready for tournaments every Saturday and Sunday. Wrestling is also a very parent interactive sport. Not so much getting involved in the sport, but getting the kids to practice and to the tournaments on time. So it'll also require a lot of times traveling, which is not such a bad thing because you get to spend a lot of extra time with your child and bond. So with the proper structure of wrestling, your child can become a positive impact on the community and society in general. I believe wrestling provides kids with the positive outlooks on bullying, respecting themselves, others, and the authority. It'll also help them create a work ethic like they have never had before. And they will also soon realize that a lot of obstacles can be overcome that they did not think was possible before. And I truly believe that free education is the ultimate thing you want to achieve as a wrestler, and that's what I try to provide as a coach. So now that I need all you to go get your brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, nieces, or nephews, get together and find your local wrestling team and start to learn to wrestle the proper way. Thank you.